of the night, or you wake up in the morning, or you're with your phone, or someone is complaining that they saw a debit alert on their phone and they know this is not bank charges. This is much more than bank charges. So somebody must have debited them. And then you see probably and you're wondering, okay, the last time I used my POS, my PON, sorry, last time I used my ATM card, this, but I have my ATM card with me and all of that. It's supposed to be secured, it's supposed to be this, supposed to be that, and all of that. Yeah. Alright, so in this video, we're going to be considering that and see how people get debited in the middle of the night and what exactly you should do when you're in such a situation. Hi everyone, Cyber Sounds here with another video. This video is going to talk about card terminal thefts, fraud, which is properly called POS. When the device is called a card terminal, the POS is a point of sale. How many of you have been in a situation where you get up in the middle of the night, or you wake up in the morning, or you're with your phone, or someone is complaining that they saw a debit alert on their phone and they know this is not bank charges. This is much more than bank charges. So somebody must have debited them. And then you see probably and you're wondering, okay, the last time I used my POS, my PON, sorry, last time I used my ATM card, this, but I have my ATM card with me and all of that. It's supposed to be secured, it's supposed to be this, supposed to be that, and all of that. Yeah. Alright, so in this video, we're going to be considering that and see how people get debited in the middle of the night and what exactly you should do when you're in such a situation. First of all, let's look at what happens. All right, so what happens is when you get into a POS stand, yeah, point of sale, and they give you a card terminal, which is popularly used in this part of the world, Nigeria to be precise, where we no longer go to the banks to make a number of withdrawals, except yeah, very large amount of withdrawals or deposits. Rather, we go to a POS stand and they give us their card terminal, and they use the card terminal to facilitate this transaction, withdrawal, deposit, transfer, and the rest of them, making life very, very easy. That is technology. It's a good thing. But then, what we do not know is some of these people are cyber criminals. Yes, while it is impossible for a card terminal to, the card terminal is designed in such a way that it does not exactly store your password. Even if it stores your password, if for whatever reason any card terminal was designed to store a password session, it doesn't do that for um, more than 24 hours. Yeah, so it doesn't store a password session. It is not even if it stores it doesn't store it as plain text. It is obviously encrypted. You see the asterisk, asterisk, asterisk that we see when we go to use the card terminal. Now what happens is if you get to a certain POS stand, you see how beautiful the POS stand is, and then most times they give you the card from within, and you put in your pin, your card, and you put your pin, and you bring it back to them. Yeah. Now it is one of two options. It's one of two things happening. It's either when you put in your card, um, the if the card terminal has sound, which means the keypad sound is very visible, like very audible, you can hear it. Most of these people tend to be able to record these card sounds. Yes, they can record these card sounds, and then they go to cross check it. So when I record, let's say one makes thing, two make down, and the rest of that, you get the idea. Now when you finish with your card and all of that, they can go and cross check and say, okay, this is the sound that this made, this is the sound that this made, so this must be the number, 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 and all of that. Or if you're saying, oh, the card terminal I used did not have the sound, or I can't remember if it had the sound, or did it have the sound, or stuff like that. The other idea is, the other method is where you go. They have a camera set up. Obviously, it's supposed to be a nice looking place, POS with camera. It gives more security, yeah. But sometimes this security is not for their self. The security is to get unsuspecting innocent people, yeah, like you and me, such that we come and then we give them our cards, and if they are taking so long to bring the card terminal up, you're probably wondering what's happening inside there and all of that. So if there is a camera or their phones is set up, or when you meet them and tell them, all right, I want to do this, obviously they carry the card inside. Yeah, they carry the card inside, and then if their video cameras are on, they just swipe the card front and back to their video camera, or if there's a CCTV camera there or something, they just swipe the card front and back. Yeah, and if the camera and if their own card terminal now has sound, they can then complete the whole fraud activity by having the card details front and back, and then they now have your pin sound, or if the camera can be able to see what you're pressing and all of that. And then you wake up in the middle of the night and you see an alert and you're wondering, what's happening, what's happening. And then some people are crying, some people are swearing, some people are confused and all of that. Yeah, so if you find yourself in such situation, um every debit alert and every credit alert that is genuine, that comes from your bank, so long as it's a debit and it's a credit. I know there was a particular time where we had issues where people were giving fake alerts. Yeah, but if it actually came from your bank, there should be a reference or a description. I don't think fake alerts have that. Yeah, they're not smart enough to create descriptions for fake alerts. Now, your credit alert should look something like this: is a credit and a debit alert from a particular bank. Yeah. So if you look here, you see credit, you see account, you see amount, then you see reference for the credit. And then if you go to the debit, you see account, you see amount, and you see reference. And people that use this bank will probably know this bank because of the message underneath. Stay alert, do not share your banking info with anyone. Yeah, and all of that. So if your debit, whoever has debited you from anywhere in this country or wherever it is that they used your card details to debit you and all of that, this reference, yeah, this is a reference ID. Yeah, you can use this to get your money back. And use this to get the attacker. I had to scramble it because this was not an attack. This is a valid transaction in and out. This is another alert from a different bank. So the first one had what we call reference here. The second one is a description: credit, amount, account. Description for credit, debit, amount, account. Description for debit alert. Yeah. So instead of panicking and crying and wondering if your village people are following you, no, they are not. Yeah. What you should do, if you've seen a debit alert like this, or a credit, a debit here, a debit alert from any bank, you see that description. I put the two of them so you could see that okay, there are different ways they will come. I don't know, depend on your bank. I just have two here. You see description, you see references. Your bank may have something else they use, but there's an ID that shows where the thing came from and all of that. All you need to do, yeah. So all you need to do, what I would always advise, is first of all, you block your card because, well, if the attacker is not so smart, if they were smart, if they are smart people, they will probably check how much you have in your account and all of that. But even if they do or they don't, if they debit you, they probably don't. They normally don't debit all. I don't think they empty all accounts at once. But even if they do, um, you should still block that particular card, even if they might be caught in the end. Yeah, but still, I would advise it's not something you would want to do, since the next step shows you how to cover it up. But still, the first thing I would do is to block the account. I know that I can unblock the account later on, so I'll block the card rather, and I can unblock the card later on. So I'll block the card, and then next up I'll go to my bank, which is a very valid solution. Yeah. Uh, Instead of calling, I would say go to the bank. If you call, you're meant to fill in a form. So calling doesn't necessarily help you, especially if it's middle of the night and all of that. Then in the morning you just get dressed and you go to your bank. You show them the debit. You explain what happened to them. You explain what happened to you. You just saw a debit alert miraculously, and then it's not a miracle. It's not miracle money that's leaving your account. Yeah, it's human beings stealing from your account. So you go to the bank, you get the form, you fill the form, you fill the fraud form, you give them the details. Do not delete the alert. Do not delete anything as it comes in. Just go to the bank straight up. Don't do anything, and don't allow it to be so long. Don't allow it to be so long. Yeah, and then when you go, be nice to the bankers, the cashiers, the tellers, and all of that. They are not the ones that stole your money. They are trying to help you recover your money. So please be nice with them, the security and every other person. And then lastly, this is my best piece of advice for everyone that I've come in contact with, that have complained of this or complained of people they know having this issue. Yeah. So haven't blocked your account, gone to your bank to complain and all of that. have an extra ATM card strictly for terminals, card terminals. It's something I do. It's something you can do. You just have I have in my wallet a particular ATM card. I go around with, I think that's ATM card. Okay, I go around with a number of ATM cards, but that ATM card. Okay, I go around with only that ATM card. Yeah. So anything that wants to happen, the ATM card is empty. Like the account, there is nothing in that account. If I want to make a transfer that I can't do direct to you, if I have to withdraw, I'll tell you, if you give me a number of minutes, then I transfer into that account, and then I'm using it strictly for that purpose. Obviously, the attacker is not going to see a credit alert into my account. I'm the only one seeing it, and he will not be expecting. He probably will just say, ah, this person has not recharged or has not funded his account and all of that. And then they'll, at the point where they want to check it, they will not see any money inside. As I'm putting the money inside, as I'm seeing the credit alert inside the account, I'm withdrawing it instantly and I'm completing my transaction, and the account remains empty. Yeah. So it's a very wise way of keeping yourself safe. Yeah. Because now you, or if it's Christmas and everybody goes travels, the whole bank is locked up and all of that. You will now continue to have high blood pressure. You continue to have tension and all of that, and expecting that, okay, the holidays you're supposed to enjoy. Now you'll be praying for it to come to an end quickly because you want to go to your bank and you want to report. So just have an extra ATM card. It saves you the stress. It saves you everything, everything. Yeah. So if you did enjoy this video, do like, share, subscribe. Comment below what you think, or if you have other solutions, comment below. Help someone and stay safe.